Your first rich moment becomes a problem you never expected. The hardest part of becoming rich to happen in the first 12 seconds. Not the work, not the waiting, not the years of wondering if anything would ever change. The hardest part begins the moment someone else notices. It starts with a notification. Available balance, updated. You look down, then back up. The number is real, more money than you have ever seen. Attached to your own name. You smile, just a little. No shouting, no celebration. Just silence. Because something inside you already knows nothing. After this moment will ever feel quite the same again. For the first hour, everything feels perfect. You order coffee without checking the price. You stop calculating every purchase in your head. You walk differently. Not because the money changed your body, because it removed a weight you carried for years. Without realizing it, the world suddenly feels quieter. The future finally looks possible. You imagine paying off debts, helping your parents, buying time instead of borrowing it. For the first time in years, you breathe. Then your phone rings. A cousin you have not spoken to in 3 years. You ignore it. Another call arrives. Then another messages begin appearing. Hey, it's been too long. We should catch up. Need your advice about something. Advice interesting. Nobody wanted your advice. Yesterday, the next morning you stop by your usual cafe. The same cashier who barely looked at you every week. Suddenly smiles. Good morning. Your order appears before you even ask. She remembers your name. You cannot remember ever telling her. Maybe she always knew. Maybe she didn't. Now you are wondering, that is new. Every conversation starts sounding different. Every compliment feels suspicious. Every invitation seems to have an invisible price tag attached. You begin asking a dangerous question. Would they still be here if they knew nothing about my money? You hate the question, but it refuses to leave. A week later, your landlord suddenly becomes friendly. Your old classmates create a reunion group. Someone offers you an investment. Opportunity. Another person has a once-in-a-lifetime business idea. Everyone says the same thing. This will benefit both of us. You notice something strange. Nobody asks how you are. They ask what you are doing, what you are buying, where you are going, how much you made. Your life slowly turns into public information, not because you shared it, because people start trying to calculate it. You thought wealth would buy privacy. Instead, it attracts attention, and attention is expensive. Then comes the first purchase. Nothing extravagant, just a nicer apartment, better furniture, a reliable car. You expected happiness. Instead, you receive comparison. Someone says, "Must be nice." Another laughs. You've changed. Have you yesterday? These same choices were called dreams. Today, they are called showing off. You discover something no one warns you about. People rarely compare themselves to someone richer than them. They compare themselves to the version of you they remember. If you move forward, someone will always believe you left them behind. You begin hiding things. The new watch stays under your sleeve. You park farther away. You stop mentioning vacations. You avoid talking about work. You even pretend to be busier than you really are. Not because you enjoy lying. Because explaining success becomes exhausting. Every answer creates another question. Every question becomes another assumption. Eventually, silence feels easier. Months pass, the money continues growing. Your bank balance looks healthier than ever. Your social life does not. People begin disappearing, not because you push them away, because money exposes relationships that were already weak. Some leave because they feel insecure, others leave because you stop saying yes to everything. Some stay only because they hope you never notice, why you spend nights wondering which category each person belongs to. That uncertainty becomes heavier than the money itself. One evening, you open old photos. There you are. Cheap apartment, broken chair, second-hand laptop, instant noodles on the desk. You remember those nights? You thought money was the missing piece. Looking at those pictures, now you realize something uncomfortable. You laughed more often. Not because life was easier, because nobody expected anything from you back then. Your value came from your presence. Now it sometimes feels measured by your potential usefulness. One afternoon, you meet an elderly banker. He notices you staring at your phone, watching your investments. You nod. He smiles. Then, says something you never forget. The first million changes your bank account. He pauses. The second changes your calendar. Another pause. The third changes the people around you. You wait. What changes you? He looks toward the window, the part that decides who still gets access. Then he leaves. The conversation lasts less than 2 minutes. You think about it for weeks. You start making different choices. You stop answering. Every message you stop apologizing for saying no. You stop trying to convince everyone that you are still the same person, because you are not. Neither are they. Growth changes. Everyone pretending otherwise only delays reality. Some people celebrate your progress, others resent it. Neither reaction changes your responsibility. Protecting your peace becomes more valuable than protecting your image. Then comes the moment that surprises you most. You receive another large payment months ago. This amount would have kept you awake all night. Now you barely react. The excitement is gone, not because you became ungrateful, because numbers adapt faster than emotions. You finally understand why wealthy people keep chasing bigger goals. It is rarely about buying more. It is about feeling something. Again, that realization scares you. If happiness keeps moving, will you ever catch it? You close the banking app, not because the money disappeared, because you suddenly understand it cannot answer the question you keep asking. Who actually cares about you? Money cannot tell you. Luxury cannot tell you. Success cannot tell you. Only time can. Time reveals who celebrates your victories, who quietly competes with them, and who would still sit beside you if every dollar disappeared tomorrow morning. That is when your first rich moment finally makes sense. The money was never the real problem. It simply revealed problems that had been hiding all along. And perhaps that is the true price of becoming wealthy. Not earning more, but discovering what cannot be bought. If your first rich moment happened today, what do you think would change? First, your bank account or the people around you?